Hi everyone, welcome to the Santec IT Academy. In this video, we are going to see about SQL commands. Actually, this is the continuation of our previous video. The SQL commands which consist of DDL, DML, DCL, TCL and DQL. So let's see so deep now. So DDL is a data definition language. So it consists of create, drop, alter, truncate. So data definition language. So with the help of this command, we can able to change the structure of the tables, like creating a tables, deleting a tables, and also altering a tables in the databases. So with the help of these commands. So DDL is a data definition language. So consists of a create, drop, alter, and truncate. And the next one is data manipulation language, that is a DML. So it consists of insert, update, delete. These commands which basically used to modify the database. So if you want to modify anything, update anything or the data which is present inside the database, we can do it with the help of these commands. So that's called as the data manipulating language. Whereas data control language is the grant and revoke. So these mostly used to give up some permission to the user and also take back that permission, take back the authority from that user, database user. So for that purpose, we could use both of these, grant and revoke. So this is called as the data control language. And transaction control language. So these are all commit, rollback, and save point. So commit is save one. If you want to save anything permanently, then we can go for commit. If you want to undo anything, then we can go for the rollback, likewise the save point. And the data query language is the DQL. So it's select only. If you want to fetch data from the database, so we can use this command select. So this is called as the data query language. So this is all about the SQL commands. Then now we are going to see each and individual one. So let's start from create. So data definition language, create. The simple syntax to create a table is, so create table, and this is the table name, open bracket, close bracket. So within that we have to provide the column name and data type. In column 2 and data type, column 3 and data type, likewise column and data type. So we can give a number of columns here. At the same time, we should give a data type for the corresponding columns. So in order to create the table in the database. So let's see. We will see that in database how to create one table in the DB. So here I have already wrote this query. So create, this is the syntax. So create table. Following that, we have to give a table name and open and close, open bracket and close bracket. Within that, we have to provide the details of the data. So here I'm going to create a employee table. For that, the first row of the table is employee ID, and then first column, and second column is first name. So first column name is employee ID. The data type is integer or number. Here I'm using the integer, which means employee ID should be in number format only. And first name, next column is the first name. That data type is a varchar. So this is the fixed length. So within this length only we can able to give the name characters. So if I am giving like 3, so here what are the name we given here, but it print only the 3 letters of that name. So that's what is represent here. So fixed length of that column. And then third column is the last name. The data type is varchar, likewise address data type is varchar, and city likewise varchar. And employee salary column, the its data type is the integer, and the last one is the department, so data type is the varchar. So I'm going to create a table now, the employee details table. So I'll just select all of this and click on the run button. Always we have a shortcut key, so instead of click on this run button, we could control enter. We could do that. So if we press the control and enter, then it will be run automatically, and it will be impact in our database also. Now the table employee details has been created successfully. See, so this is the script output where we can see the output of this, whatever data we given here, based on that we'll get an output. Those output will be print here. So if you want to display a name, as I said earlier, select statement we have to be used. Select star from the table name. So here our table name is employee details. So select star from table names and control enter. See here we can see the column employee ID, first name, last name, address, city, and employee salary and department, right? So if you want to see that entire structure of that table, then the command is describe or desc and then table name. Then select it and click on enter. See, employee ID, the name and data type of the corresponding columns has come. The column name and its data types. So next one, so we have successfully created the employee tables. So next one, we have to be insert the data into the table. So for that we are going to use this one, insert. I'm going back to the slide. So we have successfully created one table with help of that DDL, right? So data definition language. So next one, manipulate, data manipulate language, where we are going to use this command insert. So in order to insert value into that table, so which we have created earlier, right? So employee details table. So in that table, if you want to add the data, so for that we are going to use this command. So insert. So here are two way we can insert the data in the table. So first one is the insert into table name. This is the syntax of the first one. Insert into table name and column name. Within the bracket we have to provide the column name. Following that, values, we have to provide the values for the corresponding column name. So we are going to do this one now. So insert into employee details and employee ID. So this is the first column, right? And second column following that, first name, last name, address, city, employee salary and department. So according to this, so I have given a column name. So we don't change the order. Why? Because so this is the order we have been created our table. So according to that order only we should write our query in that insert things. So insert into employee details. This is table name. Following that we have to provide the column names without changing the order. And following that, values we have to give values. So within the bracket we have to give the values of the corresponding column. For example, I'm going to give value for the employee ID is 1001. We have to be provided here, and then Tom, first name, and the last name is Sam, and giving address, and Chennai is my city, and employee salary and department is IT. So just select all of these and click on the run. See, the one message has been printed here, one row inserted. So in order to view this details, I'll just select star from the table name. I'm going to run this query, select star from employee details. You can easily see that data inserted successfully in that corresponding table, employee details table. So employee ID 1001, first name is Tom and last name is Sam, and address also printed here. So inserted here, and city and employee salary and department. Okay. So another method we have. So that is so if you are adding values for all the column of the table, you don't need to specify the column name in SQL query. So instead of we are specifying the column name after the table name, we can do without we do. So insert into table name. So without mentioning the column name, we directly go to the values and then enter the corresponding values. So where we don't change the order. So the order is the employee ID, first name, last name, right? So that according to that order only we have to be provide a value here. So then only this one will work. This logic will work. So insert into employee details. So I'm going to see. So insert into employee details. So following that, I don't write any column header of this column. So I'm going to provide the value only here. So value of that column. So 1003 employee ID and then name, first name, last name, address, city, and employee salary and ID. So which is the department. Select it and click on the run. One row inserted. So I'm going to view this table. Select star from table name. Table name is employee details. So employee details. We select it and then click on run statement. See, the another data has inserted here successfully. Likewise, I am going to insert the another one. So this is how we have to insert the data into our created tables. So another row also inserted. I'm going to check it now. Further, I'm going to run this statement. SQL query is select star from employee details. Okay. So this is all about insert the data into the database with help of these commands. So with the help of the data manipulating language. The rest of the things we will discuss in next video. Please subscribe our channel for more updation. Thank you.